All right, folks, went out and got the right tool. All you need is a 10 millimeter 12-point socket to remove these goofy looking bolts, and then you'll replace them with the ones that came in. I didn't bother going and filming the install because frankly it's kind of boring. It's kind of stupid easy. You literally, for each piece, you just lay it over it and you'll see which bolts of the stock bolts you need to remove, and then remove those bolts, put this on, and then use the included bolts. The only downside to this is that they don't match. I don't know. I don't know that it makes a difference. Some people are OCD and it'll bug them. Me, I'm like, whatever. Thing's gonna get nicked and scratched and rock chips from the road and probably dropped at some point anyway, so that'll probably be the least of my concerns. But in any case, this is like super high density polyethylene or polypropylene, some kind of really hard, indestructible plastic. I don't know that it'll offer more protection. I mean, probably the wood crafts and the metal ones, but they're a lot heavier. They stick out. They're really chunky. I wanted something that kind of would look a little more subtle, but offer some protection. If those take a hit, each one of these, I mean, I got the whole kit, both sides, these two and the one on the stator cover for like $263. So you can replace them, pop them off, pop new ones on there. It's just a little bit of added protection. I mean, if you wad it up going 100 miles an hour, you know, you're probably gonna be half totaling it out anyway. Unless it's a track bike and you don't care and you just fix it just to get it back and running. But yeah, so that's what it looks like installed. They look nice, they're subtle. This one's kind of cool in that it came with a hole drilled. So if you wanted to then safety wire your, but I already used that tab, which a lot of people I don't even think know. That's the one that came on the cover. But that tab, when you see this tab that's just kind of in the middle of nowhere on your sport bike near your oil filler, that's there for a reason. It's for you to drill out and use it as a safety wire. So, and let's see, got this side, looks pretty good. And I mean, this stuff, it's plastic, but man, it's really dense and hard stuff. So I hope to not have to test it, but we'll see. So we've got our Shogun frame sliders. We've got the GB Racing all the way around on the engine covers. I'll probably get the ones for the axles, so for the front forks, and then I've already got the ones here, the Shoguns, which actually you can double them up and put two on here if you want. But actually, I'm not sure why they do that. Maybe one's for crash protection, one's for the rear stand. But these ones I get because they're Delrin. They're the same material and apparently covered with some chain wax, which is why I don't use chain wax anymore. But apparently it's from the stocks chain. Yeah, actually I gotta clean that chain. That chain's a little dirty, so I'm gonna clean that next. But yeah, so far the mods: 1 tooth larger on the rear sprocket, gold chain cut 2 links longer than stock, the G&B crash protection, the frame sliders up there, the Shoguns. We've got the Helibars installed, and hopefully get it to go test those out. I don't know, maybe Sunday or Monday or something if it stops raining. Right now it's kind of shit out. We've got our Puig Double Bubble Racing windscreen. We've got the ECU flash done by Mafia. We've got the Hotbodies decat exhaust, decat link. So it's the stock muffler, which is straight through. It's not restricted in any way. We got nice titanium headers stock, so I kept those. And we just put the link pipe in so it sounds like a race bike. We've got the BMC street filter. We've got our tail tidy and blinkers. We got our camera mount right there that you can go ahead and attach your RAM type style mounts to. I don't know where mine is. Where did I put it? I don't know. Here we go. Here's one piece of it. Oh, there it is, right over there. See that right there? There's your GoPro and RAM mount. That just snaps onto here, and then you can adjust it facing back, up, wherever you want to do. And I usually have it sitting right about here, so it shoots over the dash, so you can get in dash everything that's going on here, and then you can get whatever's going on the road or on the track. I do have a set of pads, grip pads coming. They'll just be black, looking like the tech specs, not the clear that you get from Stomp. So it'll be black rubber that'll go here and here, give you a little more grip on the tank. And I think we're about done at that point. We've got brand new set of Q3 Plus tires on there. Like, I don't know what else you would do to a bike. I mean, I got it set up ergonomically the way I want with the Helibars better wind protection. I've got all my crash protection. I've re-geared it, nicer chain, tuning exhaust, air filter, tail tidy. I mean, there's other stuff you can throw at here. I mean, I see people all the time, like, you know, throwing in levers and stuff, but the levers work. I mean, I may get a set of Vortex at some point, but I don't know. The only thing I'd say, the stock levers are fine because you can adjust the length of pull here. On this side, it's not adjustable. You can adjust the slack, but you can't actually adjust where the lever is as far as how far out or how close. So I may get a set of Vortex levers just because I like that adjustability to get it set for the size of my hand. But I don't know what else to say. That's pretty much it. We got our covers on, and I think we're ready for a track day at this point. So suspension's all been dialed in by GMD CompuTrack. I've done pretty much all the mods I can think of without, you know, just throwing money at it for bling. When I do mods, most of the mods are not for aesthetics. I mean, sometimes you want it to look a little nicer, but like the tail tidy, right? The tail tidy and blinker setup that I've got, having the blinkers mounted up in here and stuff like that. Really nice and clean. That's done for aesthetics. But other than that, I mean, it's around sound, performance, or protection, or comfort, you know, ergonomics, things like that. I'm not one for just throwing carbon fiber and bling stuff on there just to show off. Most of my mods have an actual purpose. So, and when you limit it to that, I think that's about all I can come up with. So anyway, if you think about the GMBs, they seem fine. They seem pretty stout. So hopefully we won't ever have to find out. But if we do, we'll probably be better off for having them than not. And if they're not stout enough, then, you know, maybe we'll step up to the Woodcraft or one of the heavy-duty aluminum ones that are like that thick and, you know, all that crap. But other than that, I think she's ready to go. So just waiting for a nice day to go out and test ride it and see what I think of the new bars, and we'll give a review of that. Have a good one, folks.